Hey guys, it's Maymay and Mom Made It.
I'm here. I'm ready to go again.
Brenda's here for part 2 of her vintage or her linen and lace album, and I know you guys are enjoying it, so we're not going to hold you up with a bunch of chatter. We're going to let Brenda start part 2.
All right, let's go, gang. Here we go. All right, so let's see. Here's our first page. There's the second page. And then we're going to work on this page. All right, that's the back. Okay, let's work on this page now. All right, here we go again. Let's get our holes together. This is one of my hardest things I do, and this will be the page next to it. So I'm gonna look around my things. I have some other flowers and things that I think are just really, really pretty. And the roses, and then see, these are the smaller ones. I think I want to use these, or maybe I even want to use some of the sheet music I found. And these actually are cards. These are actual mini cards. They were in that stash. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's find another sheet of paper that we like. Now, for some reason, this is turning into more turquoise. I find that happens so many times. It just all of a sudden I realize that I have used one color scheme on there. Okay, I'm gonna lean over here, and I am gonna get my cutter. Y'all don't faint, don't faint. I'm just gonna show you that I can use it. Maymay taught me how to use it. So I'm gonna go, I want this to be the 6. She did teach me how to do it. The 8. Okay. All right, there we go. Just to prove that I can use it. Y'all don't laugh. It is something that I can do. But see, it doesn't match. I never get it to match. Oh well, we'll fix that, won't we? I love this page, this turquoise. I love turquoise. I love pink. My grandchildren always ask me. They say, "Honey, what is your favorite color in the world?" And I go, "I can't choose a favorite color. I love them all. I like all of them." Now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna see. Do I have? That's not gonna work. This isn't gonna work. This is not gonna work. I want to show you something that I've done lots of times. Let me find some paper again. I want to make a different pocket for you. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Let's go back here. I'm gonna punt. Let's back up and punt. That's what I do a lot. See how this paper has so many embellishments you can use, and you can use them in so many different ways. I'm just going to cut out a couple and show you what we can do with them. I'm sure this would be pretty on a card too. I know most of you are out there are card makers. Which I'm not a card maker. I'm not that precise. There we go. And I never can get the Cricut to work. Amanda gets me all fixed up, and then I mess up. All right, so I'm gonna do something a little different on this one. I wanna make this a belly band. I know we had a belly band, but I'm gonna do it because I'm loving this paper here. And I'm going to just put it right there next to that. There we go. That way I can stick my postcard down in there. But since this is going to be a belly band, this is so pretty. I'm going to put something up here that think, oh gosh, look, I didn't even see all of this. I'll have to comb that out at some point. All right, and I love this butterfly. So let's find which side our holes are on so we can, I hope I'm inside the frame. He gave me my boundaries. Y'all know that's a hard thing for me. I've got my boundaries here, so hey, I'm pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Let's put a butterfly wing, or do we want it to be a fan? It's that way, it comes this way, so it would have to go this way. I think I'm liking that. And then let's go back over here to our buttons and see what we can find that we could put at the top. It almost looks like a lady's dress, doesn't it? Here we go, let's do that. That would be different. I love finding these pieces that you can make a butterfly wing or a dress or whatever. And I'm gonna pinch it just a little bit so it's not quite so flat. Just pinch and hold. Don't want it real flat. There we go. All right, there's gonna put our button on there. Now this I'm gonna hold down because it's sometimes this plastic, it takes just a minute for the glue to set because it is so slick, but it will, no problem. I've been wondering about doing a watercolor project. Let me know, let Maymay know, let somebody know if you want me to do a watercolor project. That would be a fun thing to do. We can start out real small and then go from there. I think it would be fun. All right, I'm gonna cut some of this paper that I had left. I love using papers. That's about right. One on each side. About right there. Okay. They might be even. They might not be even. Don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out in a minute. Really going to be interesting on the cruise. We're doing a journal. And Maymay makes one side and I make one side. So we're gonna see how that looks. Ooh, I like the way that looks. Okay. All right, now, oops, I think I cut the wrong paper there. Let's cut this. I wanna make a waterfall. I want to do a waterfall. And I want to do it from papers that we've used. I always like to do a waterfall with my scraps. Let's see, I want these to be the same width. I normally don't care, but I really want these to be the same width. So I'm gonna put them together. I know, I should put them in the, don't care if they're the same. Okay, all right, here we go. This one I'm gonna make separate because I want it to fit into my pocket. So I'm gonna go with, here you go, and fold down. Fold it down. And when you fold it back out, oops, you put the glue on the bottom. Sorry about that, y'all. I got too loosey-goosey, didn't I? And then put him on there. Go. You have just a second of playing time with it, which I love. There we go. And then, and I'm building from the bottom up because you can do it either way you want to, but I'm building from the bottom up because I want my top one, I have a certain paper I want for the top one, so I want to make sure it's the top, and that way all of the folds are in one place. Because I'm going to 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, here's how I straighten them up. I want them to be longer. I want them to be graduated, so I'm not worried too much about that. As you see, I don't worry too much about anything. All right. I'm really liking that. I really do. So, on the top of this, I'm going to take my stamp, a flower stamp. All right, I've put all my stuff out and I've covered up. Ooh, I have a mess, don't I? I make a mess. I love a mess. But when I make a mess, I forget where I put my little stamp thing. So let's see if I can find it. There it is. I still have my Then Sings My Soul on it. Okay, I'm gonna put it back over there. Then I'm gonna take my, it's either it can either be a sunflower, it can be a coneflower, a poinsettia, it can be any of them. Now, I'm using the fallen leaves because I don't want it to be, and I'm really not caring if I get it on there 100%, because I want it to be kind of vintage looking. So I'm going to put that on top of this. Here again, I'm not a good stamper. I'm learning. I am learning. My granddaughter is beginning to learn how to do that. Oh, perfect. Is beginning to learn how to stamp and watercolor, and we are having a great time. She loves to come in here. Okay, so now on top of this, I'm going to go back over here into my buttons, and I'm going to find, let's see, let me pull it out here so we can look. And I'm going to find a pinkish button. Ooh, that one's got, that's too red. That's too hot. Let's use the pearly pink. And I just want to make it for kind of just a little tab. Just a little tab. So there we have different areas that we can do. Okay. All right. Now here on the bottom, this is one thing I like. This is from the page in front, but it looks like it's on the bottom page too. So I want to put something across the bottom of that that's not hanging off the page that will add dimension. So let's see what I have. Okay, it got quiet and I'm not finding anything. I thought I had some things. Y'all should see this side over here. Oh, here's something. Gotcha. Gotcha. Perfect. Yes. All right, here we go. That'll work. You know, I'm thinking, well, no, I'm going to do it this way. I'm thinking what side. I'm going to do it this way. All right, let's put him on there. Remember, with the one thing is, don't get it too stretchy on there. All right, perfect, loving it. I'm loving that page. That page looks good. All right, here we go. Let's see what else we like. All right, we got our back page. All right, here we go. We've got our front, those pages. Oh, those pages turned out. And that page. All right, now, I'm not quite through with the front. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it. I'm not quite through with it. I'm going to take these little the little ends that are left on it, the small sides, and I'm going to make me a little filler page. Now, I'm going to check my holes. I'm going to see which width I want to do it. Okay, it'll work that way. So I'm going to do it long ways instead of short ways. All right, I'm going to do it long ways. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can find my scraps from my other pages. Let's see if we have enough left to do a filler page. We might not, but I always like to check and see if we do. I don't think I'm going to. I think this is all I have left. So I'm just going to sit that back up here. And oh, here's 2 more pieces. And let's just sit those back up there. I'm going to put my buttons back. I'm going to do a little cleanup here, so I can kind of see where I'm going. There's one thing I do need in here that I don't have is a garbage can. So I'll have to next time, if this is going to be my filming room, we'll get us a garbage can. Okay, so I did not find any others on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here, and I have in mind that I want to use these, and these are brighter colors than I'm actually using. So I'm going to use a yellow one, and we haven't used any yellow paper in there. So let's just use some of this yellow paper that we have here. Here we go. I got to tell you, I've always, Becky says, I've always got a story. I've got a story. I've had grandkids seems like all spring. I've had one that is having braces on, one that's trying to use contacts, and both of the mamas work. So I have been carrying them back and forth, and it has been a trip. I've got some grandkid tales like you would not believe. They know me. They know I'm a sucker for them. Whatever they want, they know Honey's going to get it. But we have had sometimes, Brax always wants a milkshake, and Bryson always wants candy. So you would be surprised the ways they try to get that candy. Okay, let's see. I want to do this insert page here. The problem is when I cut that, I wanted it this way, but look, the number's that way. So I'm going to use it this way. I'm going to have one this way and one this way, simply because I got into, I didn't watch and look what I was doing. So on this other side, let's see, let's go with, I want to go with it this way. All right. I didn't realize I had already cut that. Now these pages are going to be extras, and one thing, you can put your photos on this, you can journal on it. Either way, these are going to be fairly simple, just using paper that we have. Come on, a free shot. So let's put this one on the long. The way we go here. Let's see how we're going to roll here. All right. Here we go. Those are pretty. Those are going to be pretty. Okay. And then let's do the other sides. Whoops. Look at there. I missed it. So here we're going to go. We're just going to cut it off like this. This is called, they always laugh and say, the Brenda way. Here we go. Oh, look at that pretty butterfly on there. Now on the back side, I've got, let's see what we've got left. Does this fit there? Yep, that'll fit there. Let's put that there. Go. I love using the paper. This paper is just great. Like I said, it's coming soon. It is a wonderful pack of paper. And you see, I've only used like 5 or 6 sheets of paper, and there's 2 or 3 different kinds on all of it. There's three pages of each style in it. There's 180 pages. It's one-sided, but still there's 180 pages in there. So that's a bunch. this is one you can sit down and in an afternoon, like I said, you can have it all done. Bucky laughs at me. Sometimes I don't get started till late at night, and he said, "You're not going to have time to finish that." And I'm like, "Well, I might." And I normally can. Okay, we got us some pages to work with. There we go. Like I said, I want to think about using these yellow roses on here, and see, on this one I can use the pink roses. I just think these are so pretty. And this would be I mean, you could make these with a card. These are vintage papers that I've gotten from various places. Look at that little bud right there. Isn't that pretty? I think he can go here. And I think this little one can go on the yellow paper. All right, maybe. Let's just see what we can find and what we can do. All right, on this one, I want to show you how to make a different pocket. All right, let me cut off some of I just measure a little bit more than my page and cut that off. There we go. Now, take your paper and fold it just a little bit. Just a little bit like that. We're going to make kind of like a gusset. Okay, the one thing I do is I don't want it this big. So I'm going to cut it down. And then a little bit off of this side. See if that fits. A little bit more. Okay. There we go. That's what I want. Now I'm going to put my glue on the folded back part. And then I'm going to run it under on the bottom one. And run it under the little gusset thing so it'll all go. Okay. There we go. Got that little, there we go. All right, now what I want to do is I want to dress it up. So we're going to find some lace. I want something there, I think. And I think I want two here. Figure out what I want. Let's think about this, what I might want. Okay, if I do that, I might just put these here. Put them upside down. And then, where is that? Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. That might just go on the whole piece. No, not quite. I'll use that somewhere else. Let's find that little narrow. This brick rag, I like this. Okay. There we go. I know that's not quite straight. I understand it's not. It's okay. I'm gonna put this brick rack on it and you're never gonna notice. Hold it down just a second. There we go. Ah, perfect. Peace and joy. Look at that. Peace and joy. Did not see that on there. Okay, now I'm not sure if I like that. Let's see what we can find. I'll get there. You just have to play with it and figure out what it is you want to do with it. Oh, I know what I want to do with that one time. Oh, I'll show you what went through my mind when I saw that. I think I want to do this on a big page one time. Wouldn't that be pretty? Yes, it would. Here we go. There we go. Now this one didn't quite get finished crocheting. I could probably take it out there to Jamie and she could finish the crochet on it. Alright, let's see. Do I want it there or there? I think I might. No, I don't want to cover up the... You know, I think I'm just going to do this. I think I'm just going to put my little flower on it. It's just not. I think I'm just going to put that little flower on it. And I'm going to leave that room to do some journaling right there. And I'm going to leave these lines so there can be journaling right there. It's what I think I'm going to do. I think this is going to be one of my, just a plain journaling page. Plus it has a pocket that you can, and it's gusset, so you can put more in it. See, more will go in this one. So you can stack it up high. In fact, let's just do that. Cut it this way. Let's just use all of our little scraps that we have. Now here again, you can cut them straight with your cutter. You can, which I encourage you to do that. And here's another little scrap we can use. Let's use it this way. And then let's stack them up. And I tell you what I would, next time I'm going to get some brads. Wouldn't some brads be pretty in here? I think I would like to have brads in here. So I think we're going to do that. Did I use all of my little bitty? I think I used it all. Okay. I think it's all gone. Oh well, we'll figure that out. I'll find something later to put it on. Thought I still had some. There we go. We're either going to put a brad or some ribbon on there. Look at this pretty little piece. I didn't see this one. That would go in the buttons. All right. There we go. We got that side. Now over here on this side, it has places to journal too, and it looks like it's got some journaling on there. But I want to put a diagonal pocket on it. Let's see what I've got left. Let's see, that would work. Let's put a diagonal pocket there. I'll cut this, and I'm going to make it work as a diagonal pocket. Now, let's find out where our holes are going to be. Oop! Come on, Brenda. Get with the game. Forgot that that's not part of it. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we know that that's the side. So let's put our pocket. I think I'm going to do that. I want it a little bit longer because I know I got my holes in there. See, the holes are there, so I got to think about that. And I'm going to make it a little bit longer. So let's just do that. Do it this way. This way. See, I know I got to put my holes back in there, so. This way, I know. Okay. Because what I want to do with these is I want to have places here that I can put photographs, I can do journaling, and I can leave, and I have what I call just pretty pages. Sometimes I just want to make the page pretty, and I don't put anything on it. It's just a page that I have put together that I like the way it looks, and it's just the way it is. So that's, okay, just that hole. There we go. Okay. Alright, so on this page you can put in whatever you want to, but let's dress it up just a little bit. We can dress it up just a little bit. I think all I'm going to do is put a couple of little pieces on there. Now, one thing that so many people have told me, I hear this all the time, I don't have a lot of things to work with. Well, this is what this lesson is, basically. You don't have to have a lot. Get your pretty pack of paper, any kind you want, and just add your findings to it. Just put whatever you find on there, and you got yourself a pretty. I'm gonna stick him here, but I'm going to put him over to the side because I don't want him completely covering up my pocket. There we go. Got a little bit of, there we go. Here, like it. Now let's go to the top and find us something to put over the top. I think I want this lacy over the top. Just kind of over that top part. For no other reason than I just like the way it looks. Don't have to have a rhyme or a reason unless you want one. That's what I tell my grandkids. Do it because you love it. Do it because you like it. Do y'all have grandkids playing baseball? Oh my goodness. Does baseball season last forever or what? There we go. Because we have games 3 days this week. And I'm trying to get ready to go, and it's just really been difficult to do that. I'm going to leave that card on there. He's pretty cool. Now, we've got some. Oh, uh-oh. Did I get him? I didn't hold him, did I? I didn't hold him that second, and he didn't get down there. You got to hold it just a second. I know that. I forget it. Okay, there we go. Let's do it this way. Let's cut him down just a little bit. Pink gloves. All right, I think he's done. All right, let's set him over here and then let's work on this one. I'm liking the way this looks. I've said that time and time again, but this paper just speaks to me. It just does what I want it to do, I tell you. So I think I'm just going to make this a pretty page. I'm going to put me some lace across the top. You could use this as a postcard. You could send this as a card. Didn't even think about that till just now. All you'd have to do is cut out postcard size, put this on here, put your cinnamon on it, and you're ready. There we go. That's pretty, isn't it? Let's find us a place for this pretty button. How about there in the middle? Or we can put it up there. Yeah, let's put it up on one of the corners. Let's put it up in the corner. Isn't that a pretty button? It is abalone. I think that's how you say it. Shell. It's a shell. Hold him down a minute. He's pretty. There we go. Okay. Over here on this side. Now I'm not really happy with this. I find times that I'm just not happy with things that I put in there. So I'm gonna make this some pocket. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to make a pocket page here. Let's see. Let's cut this down some. I'm going to cut him down some. Let's see if we can work on him. I love that little locket in there. All right, let's decide what we're gonna do. That's too big to do that. Let's see what this is. Betsy's hard, he's got little holes all in him. Look at him. Let's straighten him up. It's gonna be, now he can be used. There we go. All right, in order to use that, I'm going to have a topper for him of some sort. So let's see. See what we've got left over here. Is this one too wide? Yeah, that one's too wide. So what we might do is just use him. Do we want to just use him on the bottom? Yes, let's just use him on the bottom. Ah, that will be pretty. That way we can hang him off and he'll look bigger than he is. Puff him up some. I'm going to straighten this one up just a touch. Put him on the bottom there where that's... And you can always write your little secret down under it. Don't forget to hold him just a little bit. That's what I do. And I forget. Y'all seen me forget. Okay, and then he's going to fall off the end. Just like that. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Now then. I like to pet it. I'm a petter. I pet my paper. Oh, look what I just saw. It's a bow. It's a perfect bow. I think I might have a place for that. All right, now, since we're on here, this didn't quite, I love the way that looks, but it's not quite something that I want. And I've already put this piece down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this banded part. I think. I'm working on it. Sometimes I have to think it through. Sometimes I have to talk it through. Do you ever find that? You know, sometimes it's best just to go to that friend and talk it out and say, let's just talk this out with me. And let me see. There we go. That's good. That's right. Let me see if I can make this work. I know what I think I want to do here. Never done it before. Y'all are seeing a lot of my never done it befores. A lot of my never done it befores don't make it. They go in the trash. So y'all have been pretty good luck this time. And I appreciate you all hanging with me, trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. And I think I just figured out how I'm going to use this. There we go. Ah, yes. Look at there. Perfect. Love it. Okay. There we go. I think that needs to be a little bit tighter there. There we go. All right. Here we go. Let's put some holes in him. Because it's really not going to matter which place he goes. He's just going to go. We hadn't decided yet where we're going to put him. Don't you just love these crocodiles? If you don't have one of these, oh my goodness, it's been a lifesaver for me. Especially for my big journals that I make, my travel journals. There we go. All right.
Brenda, this album is looking amazing.
I'm loving it. I mean, I'm even tearing for you, okay?
Don't tear paper.
I know, I love it. I feel they freak out.
It's beautiful, though. You do a good job at tearing. You do it very classily.
No, well, I told them how to tear. I do my finger on there, so it works.
So pretty. I know you guys are enjoying the video, and this is the end of part 2. There's one more part to come, and we want to say a big thank you to Brenda. Be sure to give her a thumbs up because she's working hard for you guys.
I tell you. I told them they may not ever want me back.
They may not ever want me back.
No. Oh, Lord, no. Oh, God.
I love it. Well, thank you, Brenda. And now we will put the links below for part 1, part 2, and also part 3 when it is filmed. And thank you so much for doing this. It's been fun.
I've loved it.
Good deal.
Great.